Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We're back in Middle Earth, and while Miss Marceline is over at the Spring Festival, Miss Medrill is in Rohan helping people out. Now, she has to talk to the guard captain. Are you the guard captain? You are.
Will you aid the horse lords?
I consider Ophrith wise for his concern. We have tracked the organized Urukai force for a significant length of time. It seems to have broken off from the much larger army that passed east over the plains not long ago. Why these few have returned with haste, I cannot say, but they pose a threat to the people of Ethengeld while they remain. I must remain behind to protect the merchant camp. Therefore, I shall entrust this task to you. We have scouted a fortified wall topped with white hand banners to the southeast. The leader of the Urks is sure to dwell within. He must be dealt with before his plans can be carried out. Alright, and we need to talk to this gentleman.
What brings you to these lands?
Dagarn mentioned that he was heading southeast beyond the river to look for some needed supplies. He surely should have returned by now. I told him to be cautious, and it seems the enemy has been hiding all around us. Dagarn may have been caught off guard. If you go looking for him, do not make the same mistake. Search for the missing traitor Dagarn. So we need to defeat Arks, discover the leader of the Urkai, and find a missing traitor. Alright, so let's see. Seems like our missing traitor might be in the Orc camp, but I am not certain. We will head that way. Very peaceful sounding in the we're not in the Wildermore. We are the Norcrofts, I believe. But still, we'll try to avoid the bears if we can. There are lots and lots of bears here. Oh, I guess that we have arrived at our destination, haven't we? All right. Looks like they had time to build some nice fortifications here. Or they've taken over something. Okay, how do we get into this? Kufug. Kufug? I have no idea how to pronounce this place. You encountered the leader of the Urkai camp. I have. Wait, I have? Oh, right here. Mahar, I smell something. High elf flesh. Excuse me. Do you mind? Alright, so that's done. Defeat Urukai at the war camp. Alright. And we're just going to call it the war camp because, well, like I said, I have no idea how to pronounce it. wonder if that's part of the camp, too. It could be. Yeah, it is. You have discovered a traitor bound to a post. Excuse me. Thank you. I make for the merchant camp with haste, so let us speak there. Right, so, all that's done. Only thing we have left now is orc ambushers, which don't appear to be in here. Well, they are a little bit of ways. Alright. Well, that was plenty easy enough. Alright. On we go. Past all these bears. Alright, orc. Raiders. Vengeance. Defeat mounted orcs around Essengeld, sir. Alright. White hand ambushers is what we're looking for. Oh, there is one following me. And one that went back to camp. Alright. 4 down, 4 to go. It would have probably been easier to do that off horseback, but it's a good way to practice our mounted combat. more. We can find 2 more. Oh. Alright, that did it for the ambushers. And while not mounted combat, we're gonna have a little fun with the orcs while we're at it. Ooh. We're also gonna have a little fun gathering this ore. Oh, I didn't necessarily mean to attack the boar, but okay. We're attacking everything that moves right now. Whoa. Well, that was some lag. Don't mount it. You're mounted. You're a bear. You're Urukai. And that's done. Now we can return to the guard post. Okay. Go talk to some people. Excuse me.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You have done well. Each Urk you defeat means less danger for the merchants and inhabitants of Ethengels. Their kind would do well to stay clear of the lands of the Erolingus.
What brings you to these lands?
You gave those Urks just what they deserve. Well done. This should make things much easier on those who take the road from the east to our camp.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
My captain told me their leader, Mahar, would have plans for me. I wager that I only live now because your arrival preceded his. My thanks to you. You're the bravest high elf I have ever known. Of this, I am certain. You're probably the only one you've ever known. All right.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Without a strong leader to guide them, the Uruk-hai force will be unable to execute an offensive against us for some time. I find myself indebted to you once again. Thank you, dear Medriel, for granting us this modest protection.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
During your time away from camp, all could hear the sounds of destruction tearing from the west, and this puts the guards on alert. It is known that the Orcs burned and pillaged much of the land as their armies marched westward, yet not since had we heard the roar of carnage so close. We know not what may still dwell in the remaining houses and farms west of the road, but they are certainly in grave danger once more. I believe that a worthy runekeeper, such as yourself, ought to lend aid to any there in need. All right. First off, See it. I think it's nope, not Control M. What is it? I can't remember. Shift M. Shift M. Mounted combat traits. Do we have? We have 4 points we can spend. So we've already put a couple points up here under endurance, power, and armor. We put a point into agility, which will help us turn quicker. Now, I don't remember which one I used more. Feel like I want long reach. We'll do forceful blows. Oh no, I have 11 points available. Holy smokes, okay. We'll do 2 in long reach. 2 in forceful blows. We'll do another one in agility, power, endurance, armor. I have 5 left. So I'll do another in agility, long reach, forceful blow, 2 more left. And we'll put them into combat advantage for the physical and tactical mastery. All right, so we've put some points in there. Travel towards the farmhouse and search any who need. Okay. Oh, and what do we have here?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Who approaches? You are unfamiliar to me, High Elf, but please, you must help me. Oh, what strength can you offer?
Our success depends upon our strength.
My
Will you
name
aid us?
My name is Sinswith. I live further to the west with my son, the vile orcs. They came upon us as we slept. We ran eastward to Ethengels, while the orcs pursued us with haste. When we reached this estate, I convinced my son to play a hiding game with me, and he hid within the cellar. I managed to lure many of the orcs away, but was struck with an arrow and was forced to hide. The orcs must know that my son is inside this home. They have gone to search for him, and have locked the cellar doors. You must find the key and rescue him. I noticed the fattest of the orc fiends carrying the key, and we cannot enter without it. The front door may still be open, but be prepared for a fight if you use it. Hurry, I fear the orcs will find my son soon. Alright, so. And to find the front door. It was probably in my face. Or maybe not. Right here. Might help if I went up the stairs. I found the cellar key. There's one more orc in here. Maybe we should take care of it. I was standing right in front of that orc and it was confused. That's silly.
What business have you with the railway?
That looks to be the key. I hear the orc searching for my son, Sager, within the cellar. I cannot move enough to be of help to you. You must enter without me. Be most careful, and please prevent them from harming my boy. These orcs are searching for Sager within the cellar. Oh, he wasn't hiding very well.
What brings you to these lands?
Are they gone now? Was I well hidden? Sometimes Father and I play games like this. He says I'm the very best at hiding. He told me to find a hiding place down here, and then those horrible things came looking for me. I like not this scary game. I'm going back up to see Father now. Farewell. Sager seems eager to return to his father. I would think so. Sager's like 4 years old.
What brings you to these lands?
Oh, I'm so relieved that Sager is safe. It is encouraging to think that his ability to remain calm and stay unseen is in part due to the games of hiding we have played together. Thank you for returning, my son. He means the world to me. I am most fortunate to have met someone so courageous.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The Norcroft are home to the most beautiful and fertile farmland in all of Rohan, and they should belong to its people, not to filthy orcs. Yet, as their vile horde ravaged across the lands, they simply claimed whatever defenseless property fell within their wake. Reeve Athelward has abandoned these farms. Theoden King sits blindly upon his throne. My last hope falls to you. If we are ever to take these lands back, we must defeat the orcs dwelling within our homes. So we have to defeat White Hand Scavengers and White Hand Defilers. The funny thing is, we've already killed a few of those while we were practicing earlier. That's a raider, so it's not going to count for either, but we're going to kill it, because of course we will. And the scout, too. Well, that was probably once a nice house. It is now in ruins. Collect unfamiliar fish from the orcs. Okay. The orc was chewing on an unusual fish. These fish may be worth investigating. What's in here? Some orcs. Okay, can we target the right thing? Thank you. Any more in here? Nope. Nope. But we have almost finished what we need to do here. Well, you don't count, but I'm going to kill you anyway. You're a scout. You don't count either. What are you, scout? Hey, we're having trouble finding our last orcs we need. I wonder if they would have respawned in here already. Guess there's only one way to find out. Yep, they are already respawned. Now I just need one more scavenger. Where are you? Another defiler. You're what I need right there. But I'm gonna kill you too, just because. Alright. So we've done all that. We can go return to Sinswith. Well, that's a whole ruined lot of crop. Looks like wheat, maybe? Rye? Who are you? I have returned.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
The farms and homes we once loved have been utterly destroyed by the orcs. Even if we are able to reclaim them, it would take years of work to restore their condition. But we must have resolve. Thank you, friend. Even when Theoden King has closed his eyes and ears to our suffering, you have stood by us and helped fight for what is rightfully ours.
What brings you to these lands?
These fish may seem foreign to you, but they are at times caught from the stream that flows west across the Norcross. They have quite a poor flavor, but I suppose it matters little to the orcs. I know of no form that would have these fish stockpiled. Could it be that the orcs have also established an outpost along the water? Thank you for bringing this knowledge to me. I must ponder the meaning of this odd new discovery.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
I've given much thought to the situation, and I believe that the orc menace may be more coordinated than we believed. If our foe has been poaching fish from our stream, then surely they have discovered Minas Raunt, the ancient Gondorian military tower due west from where you stand. I would wager that the orcs plan to use it as a stronghold with which to watch over their newly claimed homes. I would stake my life on it. It is time for us to claim a measure of retribution. The orcs assailed my home, and now you must assault theirs. Find whichever brute commands these monsters, and strike him down for the sake of all those who have fallen. Okay, so we need to go find a Gondorian tower and defeat the leader of the orcs that has, well, taken refuge there. But of course, we will do that next time. Until then, bye for now.